Just reading the description on it. If you go to the top and you go sand surfing on the sandboard, it takes you more than 4 minutes to go from the top to the bottom at high speed.
Wow.
It's just massive, that thing. Crazy.
You're doing 400 knots when you hit the bottom.
Great. Alright, let's see here.
Hey, Husky, how come you're not flying a Husky? Just wondering, man. Doesn't make sense.
I was actually just looking at that before I loaded up. I was looking at it thinking I should really get that. But
I was thinking the same, actually.
I've got plenty on my list to buy list.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's true.
so you need to be
thinking
getting your finger out.
I should at least try it, right? So yeah, I think.
I guess it's pretty decent with the
mod, right?
The X
mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the mod. Correct, because the default models, yeah, okay. But once you have the mod, it should be cool. What I've read, nice. I like the cockpit anyway. Fantastic aircraft, of course.
Yeah.
In real life too, it
really
is
nice.
it is amazing. I love this one. That's cool. Nice.
So without the mod, it's useless in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Pretty much a dog.
It is. Yeah. At least the graphics got a bit more power and turbo and all that. I think the Husky has that too, but okay. Less power, but
Yeah, I think it's reasonably priced as well. I think it's not too expensive.
yeah, it's okay. Yeah, these Adobe products are fair, 15, 20 or so, around there. Quite fair. It's nice.
Yeah, but your tags ought to say Husky 1900.
Yeah.
Mind you, Husky is a bit husky, right?
A bit.
Yeah, just a little.
Anybody here?
I think everybody's here.
I'm there. 10 people or so. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, the party in a few minutes.
Pretty usual for us. I think this is the core for us here.
Nice.
Is Tom still away?
Yeah, Tom. Yeah, Tom's not back till next week.
Yeah, okay. I see.
Copy.
Yeah, weather's turning fall, and it won't be too long. The weather'll be turning colder, and I guarantee you we'll pick up some people.
Yeah, that's true. The same thing happened with Alaska, right? During the winter, it was much more busy, and then the summer came.
Yep.
And yeah, you have other things to do, of course, and you should enjoy the outdoors, for sure.
Outdoors. Where's that?
Yeah.
We're-
At the party again. 1 minute or so.
2 minutes.
Let's see how it goes, because this I may just hang out for 1 hour or so, because it's midnight for me, but I have to get up early in the morning. Let's see how it goes. Try to be there for a while at least.
Well, 10 minutes ago I was upside down behind my PC sorting out all my USB cables, so if
Oh.
I fall behind or fall into a hill
Then
or fall
it's
into
your
the sea,
cables.
then yeah, don't wait for me.
What's going on with your USB cables?
I've just been sorting out, I've got a powered USB 3 hub now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm basically doing the cable management, but I needed a hub to get it all hooked up.
Sometimes it's hard to find a quality one.
Yeah, and with the HOTASs, you get ghost inputs if you've got a keyboard and a mouse, if you don't plug it in the right order and all that mess.
Yeah. You're out of ports before you know it. I already got 7 on my desktop, and it's not even enough.
Did you get the one with the switches, individual switches for each port?
Yeah, seven port job with individual switches, and that seems to work really
nice.
well.
Yeah, that's what you should have. Yes, correct. All right, guys, it's time. Shall we go?
Let's hit it.
Let's go then. All right, good trip, guys.
No, Ray. What we usually do is just sit here with the engines running for 2 hours.
Really? Yeah. Now I know. That's why I've got
Have a little
screenshots.
coffee, you know, lunch crumpet or so.
Get all these nice screenshots of a group photo, and now I know it is.
Oh, you usually just send one
the only
guy.
photo you have.
You have heard of Photoshop, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Photoshop does miracles, doesn't it? Now, what direction should we go? It appears we have to look for a big sand dune, so so just find one. You shouldn't be able to miss that thing.
Oh, I don't know. Didn't we manage to miss a whole volcano one week?
Yeah. we kind
if it's
of
a bit
missed.
cloudy, I can imagine that.
I mean, we
but
kind of
I think what we're facing right now is a very big sand dune.
Well,
the Cerro Blanco.
2 weeks ago, we missed the entire airport when we tried to land.
Oh yeah.
Well, some of us missed it. Some of us managed to touch down.
Ah, it's okay. To the airport. It's the refuel station.
That was fun. That was fun, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. A bit frightening, but fun, yes.
And the
there it is, gentlemen. Dead ahead is Cerro Blanco.
So that's a sand dune?
That's the sand dune, tallest in the world, depending on the times, because sometimes taller, sometimes shorter. That's a variable, but it's really humongous. More than a kilometer tall. And they drive 4-wheel buggies on it, or they climb to the top and they take a surfboard and they surf down. It's like skiing, but different.
Yeah. I've seen lots of videos of like the Ford Raptors on the sand dunes up here.
Yeah. Amazing, right? That's what you can do there. Very nice.
Hey, DN, you feeling okay? I missed the air show this morning.
Yeah, I was just way too late. I was still loading in as 2 minutes to go. So
don't worry, we'll get one at the hour mark.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't, Husky will. So this is the biggest cat litter tray in the world, is it?
Pretty much. And climbing this must be a nightmare. 2 steps up, 3 steps down.
Yeah.
Think of the poor kids in the school in the village. Right, cross countries today. We're going over here.
Oh man. I'll make a sandcastle. Let's go to the top.
Right. I guess it does have a. Oh, never would have guessed. Does it actually have kind of like? Yeah, it does. It has like kind of little like ripples in the sand here towards the top.
Yeah, I can see them sometimes. Yep. Indeed.
Neat.
Oh yeah, it's quite clear the ripples to the right a little bit. To the right at the top. Nice. It's sand dune.
A serious sand dune.
Yeah, no kidding.
A very serious one. Gosh. Well, now something like this came to be. It's just there in the middle of the mountains. All sounds very strange.
Must be kind of crazy to look up in a windstorm and see sand blowing off the top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Makes you wonder how come it's not flatter.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Wow, it goes all the way down. Jeez, that is crazy.
It's not, right? Imagine sandboarding this. Sounds like serious fun, though.
It does sound fun, actually. But biffing it on this thing, it's not like biffing it on snow. It's like biffing it on sandpaper.
At least there's no tree in the way.
Right, yeah.
There's that.
I bet I could find it.
Find the one tree. Yeah, nice long valley over there.
Heading 43. Yeah, pretty much follow the valley. The real spectacular stuff when Andy starts in a few weeks' time, when you really go up to the volcanic highlands, it's just amazing. It's just an appetizer.
By the way, when you're talking about the performance pack mod for the Husky, that's the one from Airpack?
I know Photos by Kev did something. But it's just all it is just basically bringing over the performance model from the X Cub. Give it a few more horses, basically, is all it is.
Okay, because then I have to look it up, because at the moment I'm still using the default Husky, which is a little bit underpowered sometimes.
Yeah, it's underpowered, and it could really use a tweak to the brakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's does not like to stop very fast.
I guess they didn't want it to tip over, so
Right.
they reduced it a bit.
I mean, I get it, but it's hard to get into tight places.
Yeah,
with it.
by right, the brake should be powerful, and it should be up to you how much brake pressure you apply.
Right.
And with backstick pressure, don't brake at the last second and all that, so you don't tip over. But,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably because there's no slew button on an Xbox, is there?
Yep. That's the thing. They make everything Xbox friendly, which is not really in our benefit.
Yeah, I was really tempted by the PC6 that came out a couple of days. Was it yesterday?
Yep.
I think? The day before.
No, it is, yeah.
But yeah, too many red flags on that one.
Yeah, indeed, the DRM being number one, that's a big concern.
Yeah,
and no steam gauges, right? The two big downers. Yeah. Nice aircraft, but
yeah,
but they will give the steam gauges in the later stage with an update, from what I heard.
I should get that, but the DRM is still concerned. I wouldn't want a Windows service running all the time. The thing is, the sim is already as unstable as it is, and to add stuff to that is not going to help. So that's the only concern there. Other than that, it's a cool aircraft. I mean, it's a great aircraft, obviously. The Porter, nice.
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna
wait
pass
for
on
the
that.
FS.
PC6
Yeah.
also.
Same, Ben.
Well, FSG are bringing out one. He's been working on it for ages, and steam gauges, no DRM,
Nice.
and you know he's been putting a lot of work into making sure the floaty version works, and so yeah, fairly confident on that. When that drops, that'll be worth having.
That sounds good.
I do like a PC6. Never been in.
Porters are great. They're just really cool models. Even at the rudder, it's so unique. It's just
right.
Very fun, actually.
And obviously
nice.
And obviously the PT6 motor, which we all love.
Yeah, correct. I mean,
Yeah, the one from Air America.
Yep. Turbine, push plane, a bit larger, very cool.
Yeah. I was kind of browsing through the comments and stuff, and one of the guys from Milbiz was in there answering questions, and it just kind of put me off because people were obviously complaining about the DRM and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, but his responses was just like, well, you guys just need to deal with it. Like, we're not changing anything, you know.
And he's been upfront. He said, you know, all future aircraft that we bring out are going to be DRM'd in the same way. And you're sort of like, well, yeah, it's kind of up to you as a customer now. It's, you know, you either accept it or you don't, and you'd never buy their aircraft again. So yeah, it was things like having to disable the spoiler access if you got that set up, just to be able to use beta and all the rest of it. And I was just like, this feels rushed, you know.
Yeah, yeah, definitely does.
Flags.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't what he was saying; it was just how he was saying it. You know, it's
yeah,
like,
I got that as well.
Like, dude, you're not. It's like, I don't know if he's like a community manager or just he's not being very a good representative of the company with the way he was kind of arguing with people and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you're not making a good case for yourself here.
That's the thing. If it becomes if there becomes an argument like that,
Yeah, especially when there was guys in that chat saying, listen, you know, I paid for it, I'm having trouble with installation, you know, and this guy was just going over, you know, the same thing again and again because other people were raising the DRM issue, which, you know, it's a genuine issue. I've been absolutely screwed over by DRM in the past, where you know the company responsible for it went out of business, and there was absolutely
what is DRM?
One-off solution.
You lose your product. That's the thing. Yep.
What is DRM? I don't know what that means.
It's digital rights management officially. Basically, it means that it's anti-piracy measures. So that means there's extra security, and yes, like mentioned earlier, a few seconds ago, if the other company goes down, the database goes down, you can't open your product anymore, even though you bought it. And that has happened time and again. So, and it does make the product more unstable, more resources running on your Windows system. It makes it, tricky. And even on a good day, MSFS is not stable, so I wouldn't have DRM running also. That's the whole problem.
And someone is still going to crack it anyway. So
exactly, it's still going to happen. No, little.
Yeah, basically, they're punishing all the genuine users just to slow down the pirates, which will probably only be 2 or 3 days.
Well, that's what.
Something like that. No point.
Like a lock. All a lock does is keep an honest man honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to defeat it. It's easily done.
True. And I think people want to buy it anyway. They want to support the developers. They want to have the official product. Yes, there's some piracy, but it's not that bad in the end.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is that he was like, well, the Corsair's been pirated 200,000 times now, but there was a software guy in there that made a good point. He's like, listen, he's like, you know, I get it. I work for a software company, but you know, we made the decision early on not to go with DRM because pirated copies do not necessarily translate into lost sales. The people that are pirating your software probably weren't going to buy it to begin with.
Yep.
So, you know, why punish? I mean, sure, there's probably some people, but you know, 200,000 people probably weren't going to buy your product.
They wouldn't have bought it. That's exactly the thing.
Yeah, I mean, 195,000 of them probably downloaded it from the torrent site. They tried it, went, "Nah, this isn't for me," and they've just saved themselves how many
and that's the thing. It is actually very hard to prove if it's a negative effect or not. Because you could also argue that because they download the pirated version and try it, they decide, okay, I like it, now I'm going to buy it. They treat it like a demo or a trial. There are cases like that as well. So what the net effect is, I don't know. But I believe it's not that bad. And I hear the same from other companies who are more objective about it. They say, no DRM, it's not so bad. And I see the same in the GB also. Yes, it's on pirated sites, I know, but the sales are there as well. So I think it's fair in the end. But
could the developers not just update the aircraft and keep the hackers busy?
Right.
Yeah, but in the end, no point because they got it updated and uploaded within a day, and to have an aircraft updated takes you a few weeks, and you have other aircraft to do as well. So that's an endless battle. Okay, so
fair enough.
It's tricky, but in the end, I don't believe in DRM either. Gets hacked, makes it inconvenient for the genuine users. In the case of MSFS, it's totally not wise to begin with because it's not stable and that sort of stuff. So I wouldn't do it. We'll never do it. And by the way, for the GB nullifs, don't worry about that. Not gonna happen. So yeah.
Porting so unpredictable anyway. Like I'd rather just, you know, if I was gonna, I mean, when I was younger and stuff, I used to download things, but I mean, at some point you're like, what am I really getting here? You know, when you get older and you're like, I don't really trust where this is coming from. I'd rather spend the money and make sure that it's coming in from a legit source than somebody that might be packing a, you know, malware or something into your, you know, into a random zip file that you're downloading from God knows where, you know.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to pay for convenience.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
You know, if I can just pay for it and download it and install it and it's done, and I know I'm going to get informed about updates and all the rest of it, then great.
Yeah.
And that's worth bucks. You know, that's worth money to me.
Yeah, but that's the problem with DRM. You don't get convenience; you actually get inconvenience.
So, well, that was the other thing. There's a 10 download limit. So even if you're a genuine payer, you can only download it 10 times, and then you have to contact them. You know, so you know, say over 10 years, you download it once a year because you know you do a Windows reinstall or something like that. You know, you come up against the limit. But what happens if Milviz go out of business next week?
Right.
You
Exactly.
know?
Yeah.
Too bad. I like that aircraft. I had it in P3D from Milviz, and it was quite a gas to fly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the other one from FSG, and you know he's already said there'll be no DRM. You know, it's going to be payware, and yeah, he seems to be putting an awful lot of work in, you know, for even the smallest details. So, in theory, that should be, well, in theory, it should be a better aircraft out the gate, you know, because obviously the Milviz one is also a stage 1 in quotes, but they did that with one of the aircraft in P3D, and you know, never actually did the stage 2.
That's the other risk. Yes, they can say, but yeah, we still have to see it, right? It's happened before. Yeah. I'll also wait for the other, then I can compare anyway.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not interested in the Porter anyway, so I'm looking at it, but it's not something that I'm going to buy. I'm quite happy with the Corsair. I like that a lot, but the Porter doesn't do anything for me.
That's great. Yeah, that's fine.
But it's a turboprop.
So what? So's the Vertigo, so's the C208, so's the King Air. I mean, we have turboprops.
There are plenty.
Yeah,
yes.
The C208s. I really want the Pilatus, but I guess if I need a turboprop bushplane, I got the Grand Caravan.
Yeah, the strange thing is, I say the same thing. I argue completely differently with bushplanes. I enjoy the gravel, I enjoy the carbon, I enjoy the stock carbon, I have the Husky, and I'm waiting for the Kit Fox. So it's not entirely logical.
But they're nice. Oh, you kind of love the Kit Fox. Definitely kind of love it. It's nice. Don't say much about it, of course, but
patiently waiting.
Yeah, it's a nice aircraft. It's sitting on my folder. It's a beautiful aircraft.
Mind you, I said that as well. I said, you know, only bush planes for me, you know, low and slow. That's what I'm all about. And then the Vertigo came out, and it's like, yeehaw, hair on fire. But I'm never ever going to buy an airliner. Screw that. And then the DC6 comes out. And, DC6 comes out, and I spend all my time in it. It's like, actually, my own logic sucks, so I don't expect anybody else to understand it.
Only airliner I'm interested in is a DC-3.
Yeah, I was just going to say I enjoyed that in FSX.
Ani would be awesome.
Yeah, the Constellation, I would love that.
Yep.
Absolutely. That's probably one of the exceptions, that the DC-3, yes.
But isn't there a Constellation coming sometime soon? I heard it somewhere.
I've heard rumors, but if it's going to be pursued, I don't know, because it's a complex project.
Yeah, Connie would be. There's not many of them. I think there's only like a couple of them.
Two only flying, right?
Yeah.
Only two. Yeah, it's a handful. Less than, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the kit fox is definitely low and slow. It's a very slow airplane. A lot of drag. But that's nice. It really forces you to take your time.
Yeah.
Cool aircraft. Very nimble though. It really flies like it should.
Good.
Of course, fantastic test pilot. No, the aircraft's good then. Nice.
Have you been getting a lot of input from Trent on it, or has he had time to give input on it?
He's a busy man.
Yeah.
No, he's had his input, so it's definitely what he wants to do. Flies well.
Good.
And, authentically. Safe to say, what you see him do in the videos, you can do with the aircraft exactly the same thing. So it's very good cash.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think it is.
6 miles.
BOF going straight up. And down.
Yep. Probably works.
Okay. Testing a bit. Yeah, nice hilly landscape. I see what you meant, Ben. Very smooth.
Yeah, even so, the actual textures are actually quite detailed, aren't they?
Nice. Yeah.
They're pretty good up here.
More detailed than Alaska. No missing gaps or stuff like this.
Yeah, I haven't noticed any big missing.
Hey,
I think
there's no reason to complain about trees not popping in because there ain't no trees.
There ain't no trees.
That's cool, right? It's nice. Yeah, that's why I like to fly in areas like this. There's such high grounds. There's trees. Oh man. They get to me sometimes.
A little, it fools you though when you set down up here because of the altitude difference. You're realize you need a lot more power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done some pretty terrible landings up here because you think, oh, this is pretty low, and then you look at the Alp and it's 14,000 feet, and you've got no air resistance as you flaps 3 trying to come in.
Yep. Everything you need to do is faster.
Touching down so fast.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, your takeoff distance and all that is easily doubled. You need to land faster, all that stuff. Yeah. But that's
Just put a tactical landing down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, did I lose a rocket?
Yeah, I mean that works well at sea level. No up here.
Sorry, Ben?
Yeah, the guys who were working on Freedom Fox, were they also working on a Boeing 247?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I must have got the airs mixed up. I thought that was the same group that was working on the Freedom Fox.
So there should be another one probably. I've seen a photo of it though recently. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the bit. Yeah. The weather's a bitch today.
Yeah, it's really.
Didn't we say that 2 weeks ago?
And then what happens?
Yeah, right. 2 weeks ago it was fine. Then it wasn't. Very quickly.
It was fine. Except the last 2 miles. I mean.
Yeah, the last 2 miles it was not good.
It changed quickly in the mountains, right?
Needless to say.
And then it changes quickly in the mountains. It was just that it was literally like hyper focused finger of God right on that airport.
I knew I didn't install anything, anything special for the trip. Yeah. But at the same time, it felt like Ray had set it up.
Yeah.
Or like God aiming your finger or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the perpetual storm of doom that you found in the sim, you know.
Right. Yeah. Just hyper focused right there.
Just like a Monty Python sketch.
Right.
Well, then there were also a whole bunch of sim aviators flying around that saw that and flew right into it.
Right. Well, that looks fun.
Guilty.
Why not?
Yeah.
What could go wrong? I mean,
Right.
Well, we could have weather diverted, but you know, what's the
Yeah.
fun in
Where's?
that?
Yeah. Exactly. Where's
Exactly.
the fun in that?
But come on, we're tough bush pilots now.
Right.
Not like
That's
day
fair.
one. Not like day one in Alaska. We were like, oh my god, there's a cloud.
Oh, we certainly came a long
Now,
way since
but
then.
now we have
Well,
changing weather. I mean, that's
now we have
Well,
anti-ice and de-icing, so we're
what
good
we
with
did back
clouds.
Yeah, that's true also. You didn't have it back then.
Yeah, I'm glad you videoed that, Dragon. This that one's a keeper. I'll go back
Yeah.
and look at that one from
Okay.
time to time.
Yep, no problem. That's the whole point, being the archivist.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the kind of nightmare in real life if you were learning to fly that would actually be a good example of actually this is probably a good time to bug out and
Yeah.
divert somewhere else
Just land in
rather
a
than
field
push
that's a
it
mile
down.
out.
You know?
What not to do?
Have your alternate ready. Yep. Me too.
Okay, I mean, in real life, this would have been very, very reckless what we did.
Well,
Yeah.
it was for you, yeah. Everyone else, you know, obviously got down safely, but you
Landed cross field.
it was everyone on comms everyone on comms trying to help you in, and you're like, I can't see anything. I
Sounds
can't
like
see
fun.
anything. Oh yeah, you're over the approach end.
Everyone just line up with
Am
your
I?
lights on.
When you have to when you
Why
have to
can't-
line up on the runway from other people's lights and stuff, then it gets bad.
Yeah, it was fun. It was funny as well because people's tags were still disappearing, weren't they?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. With the problem with multiplayer, even if you do have your lights on, it's like there's no guarantee that you're gonna see people.
Yeah, that's the thing. Otherwise, it would have worked nicely. Turn on that torch,
Right.
turn around, and you got a nice homing beacon.
Yep.
There's not much to say for this scenery right here, boys, but just wait.
Yeah.
It gets a lot better.
It's gonna change, and in a few weeks' time, it's gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah, we
Really cool scenery yet.
We had a day in Alaska where it was basically a transit flight, wasn't it? And there wasn't a lot
Yep.
going on.
Yeah, we had that as well. And Ben had a creative route. He did it in the middle of the night, so we couldn't see the Cerro landscape. Ben? Brilliant. Just turn off
Yeah,
the
the
lights. Nothing to see.
The non-existing airports that we tried to
Oh
land.
yeah,
cool.
only
Yeah,
one of us could
hilarious.
see it or something.
Yep. Correct. That was all spooky. Actually, the last bit of the Andes tour looks a bit like Alaska, very different. So, big change of scenery. Yeah, that's the question, guys. What shall we do after this? New Zealand? Africa?
No Africa.
No, Africa. I need mountains, right?
Hearing from the from one of the bush trip veterans.
No
Africa.
Yep.
Don't take
No
me
Africa. There's a lot of
spent
flatness most of
I've
the
spent
time.
New
enough
Zealand
time in
and
Africa.
Australia.
Yeah.
Yep. New Zealand, Australia, I agree. That sounds really fascinating.
Yeah.
Actually.
New Zealand would be fun.
New Zealand's cool, right?
Yeah.
Mexico could use
Yeah,
a bit
New
more
Zealand's got a
attention
bit
than
of
we were
everything.
able to give it.
Yep. 4 weeks probably too short.
What about Australia?
Be flat.
Australia is
Just
nice.
that one spot.
Yeah,
Or-
after New Zealand, they're
Definitely
right
cool.
to it.
Yep.
We'll combine those two together.
Probably nice. Yeah, exactly. New Zealand won't be that long. It is maybe 2 months or so at most. It's not that big. Then
What about
Australia.
What about the full length of the Himalayas all the way up into Kazakhstan or somewhere like that? That could be interesting.
Everest, yeah.
Yep, also can. Let's watch the world updates as well, because by the time we finish this, we're another 4 or 5 months ahead. Then New Zealand, some Australia. Oh, many world updates by then. Let's see what it brings us.
Yeah. What about China?
Not interesting at the moment. Very poor textures.
I've just done China and Mongolia, and there's
bad.
not a lot going on. There are some nice spots, but
there are some, yes, especially Mongolia. I have some nice areas, but vast landscapes of nothingness.
Yeah,
mostly lots of desert.
I did that on the obviously the 7 continents.
Yep.
Now I'm down in Borneo. Things are getting interesting.
Oh, you're getting ahead already. That's quite far already.
Yeah, I've been off this last week, so I've been getting some miles in.
I see. I'm at the just arrived at the Amazon. Not that much time because a lot of deving now, but doing a bit by bit.
I'm just coming back from South America.
That looks nice. Ah, it's just coming back. Okay, cool. Oh, I like the textures here, though. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Inside.
Cool high country.
So colorful. It's full of texture. Amazing.
We just finished doing the Turkish coast and moving into finished Greece and moving into Italy. I was really surprised by how mountainous southern Turkey is.
Nice.
Really pretty.
It has very nice places there too. Yeah, can be cool. Wow, but it's terrain, man. Cool. Nice. Am I still on route? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really surprised.
So sounds like it's gonna be New Zealand after this.
I'm good with New
Seems to
Zealand.
be a general consensus.
When are we hitting?
I haven't really looked.
Germany and the Alps, Europe.
Yep.
Oh,
Alps, been there a bit as well. Yep, they look nice. That's all we can do in gliders also.
I suck at gliders, though.
That'd be nice for a change of pace. Similar speed to a bush plane, so you can do both actually. Gliders are nice.
There's actually, if you want to go for New Zealand, there's actually a mod where you can visit all the Lord of the Rings sites.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Cool, right? We'll probably want to add that to the package. It'd be quite cool.
Well, it's funny thinking about it. I haven't actually done New Zealand at all. I don't think I've been down there.
It's very nice, especially with the free DEM mod, power packs. It's very well detailed. It looks nice, yeah. Great for gliding, great for bushing.
I got the Orbix New Zealand scenery, and it really adds a whole lot to it.
Yeah, we went gliding there, Ben, a few months back, right?
Yeah.
Yes, gliding is a very popular sport in New Zealand also. Very suitable scenery.
Yeah, I mean, some of the gliders are coming along again now, aren't they?
Yeah, some surprises coming along the track. Watch the news. Can't say it.
You're such a tease.
I know, sorry.
Yeah, that's my Sunday morning. Usually Sunday mornings I get myself a big mug of coffee, jump in the 808 or the AS33, and yeah, I just have 2 hours cruising around the Alps.
Oh, that's great. No, the 808 is cool. I like that one.
Yeah, I can't decide between the two actually. They're
both nice.
Both really good, yeah.
Yep.
Look at Husky being all well behaved and being a wingman. It's not like you, you're right.
Yeah, that's really good for you to say, because I'm right sitting on your wing just waiting for you to drop off at, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is perfect dead stick territory.
Right, that's
right.
It is.
Okay.
Not like the
Wanna
other
do a
one.
dead stick, guys?
Challenge us a little bit more. It's too easy.
Yeah, this is too
Okay.
easy.
So easy, yeah. So
I'll still land in that river over to our right, but you know.
Okay, yeah, no 3, 2, 1 dead stick now. Okay.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
That was a nice one, Ben, on
Here he
our
goes.
last trip on Alaska. Ah, there he goes. Yeah.
Just got to wake up a little.
It helps, especially if you got a coffee cup holder.
Well, if only we had a coffee cup holder.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say.
it's still not there. What's happening? Come on, where's the owner of this aircraft? Should he stop?
Yeah, Jesus, it must be the most difficult thing to model in an
I think so.
aircraft because
Coffee cup holder, very difficult.
we never get one.
No. It's very complicated. Never mind installing turbos, it's no issue, but
Or some avionics. But I'd rather have a coffee cup.
Yeah, we
I gotta
ask
try.
and we plead and we beg, and what do we get?
We ask for floats, avionics, but all we really want is coffee.
Yeah, you gotta have your priorities in life. Coffee is the top.
What was that thing that guy made for Blender that he's got some pre-built panels, and then a bunch of different avionics equipment. I don't know if they're all steam gauges or whatnot, but I saw him talking about it over on the Bush League site not too long ago. Just a package you download and pull it into Blender, and there's some pre-cut panels, and then you can just kind of like pop in gauges and all sorts of stuff without having to individually model all this stuff, and then you can just import it into the sim, I guess. But I didn't.
You can do that. It works especially if the 2D model you have is already your own, but the mods from Asoba, you don't have the source, so you lose all the animations and stuff like this. That's the real problem. That's the main reason why you don't see mods like that in Gravel or Vertigo, because people have tried. The moment they import, they lose so much because we don't have the source. So that's the thing. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
So if it's your original aircraft, yes, and they can do what you want. That's why you see the stuff in GB. It has the aviation, the avionics and all that. It's all there. Whatever we want is basically there. It's easy. We have our own model, but yeah, not for the mods. They will always remain mods basically. But it's fun. They're free.
Yeah.
Good aircraft to begin with. Soba's made nice aircraft really.
Just
need a bit of tweaking, but yeah, exactly. A few tweaks, but fortunately, can be tweaked, and then no, they're really fine.
Right.
They're nice. And they also set the standard with their 3D aircraft, I think. Set a baseline, like, hey guys, this is what we can do. That's what we expect, kind of thing.
Right.
And everybody tries to live up to the standard now to make new aircraft. So. It exceeds, but okay. That's good.
Oh, looked like you caught a wingtip there for a second, but
Ouch. That would be nice. Mid-air collisions, I missed that.
Oh, we'd be in trouble if we had mid-air collisions.
That's exactly the idea. It's another realism thing.
I wish it was like something you'd turn on at least.
Yes, your choice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that should be our choice. It's not that we're gonna bang everybody, but I think it is real when you fly in a group. You need to be aware of your surroundings, where your buddies are, and now that is not really a thing.
Yeah.
Not really. That could be more genuine.
Yeah.
Like turn on a ghost mode or something for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, it's like it's up to you. If I get it as kind of like an anti-trolling measure, but yeah, it's like they should give you the option basically to have collision detection on.
Yeah, I think so.
Between aircraft.
I would rather have it on if my trip ends because of a collision, then so be it. Right. My mistake. But yeah.
Well, yeah, they could have comedy mode, couldn't they, where you hit someone and you have the dynamics of you bouncing off, but there's no actual physical damage.
Yeah.
You could have great fun bashing into each other.
Right. Demolition derby of the sky.
Bumper planes.
Over cars.
What it would do is it would require us to be in our group flights more situationally aware, so that we're not running over our compadres as we're taking off and landing. For one,
we have to space ourselves out a little bit more.
Yeah. That's another good thing.
Yep. Totally agree.
Yeah, that will never work.
It would require people to kind of line up for landing instead of everybody just converging on the apron at the same time.
I would enjoy that.
It's okay because everyone steers to the
Personally,
left at the same time.
That would be way cool.
I think I love it. It would add a level of realism that's just missing in sim right now. Especially during our group flights like this, the stuff that's happening in the airports will be very real. I think it's a lot more exciting, a lot more fun. Yeah, this. I'll go for it.
I don't know.
Listen, Ray,
I think some
if
of
we
us
can't
will
get
just
a
get
cup
shouted
holder,
at.
Ray, if we can't get a cup holder, can we at least get a relief tube?
I can drill a hole in the bottom. It's a bit scary right now, but
I wish you would. It's up to the gauges in this plane.
Oh,
you can try the pits. They're already covered with glass, but okay. Okay, shall we do a little challenge, guys?
Sure, why not?
Ben, take a page from your book. 3, 2, 1, let's stick. Got engine. There we go. Oh man, I'm in trouble.
No, this was not a good place.
No, I know. That's the whole idea.
I take it back.
Too late.
Okay.
The idea is in the real flight that you always should be able to land anytime where your engine quits, and you should fly accordingly.
Got one.
I got it.
That's the idea.
I got something, maybe.
I think I got something back here, but I'm gonna have to swing around.
Perhaps lost moment until you got something.
Down here in the river valley, I think.
Yeah, I think that's where you need to be at, Rexpo. I'm looking at the same spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 180 here.
This is a bad idea.
Nice flat spots down there.
I'm
trees.
lot of speed. So
I see what looks like flat spots.
yeah, it looks flat until you get on top of it, and then you're like, oh, this is horrible.
Did it.
Well, I landed, but I'm slowly sliding down the hill backwards.
I landed uphill. I'm down.
Okay, I'm down.
I don't think
Start
I'm
engine.
able to make that turn again. Maybe I will. We'll see. Oh, don't bleed.
See, was you down already? Some of you are on top.
This is actually a really nice stall spot right here.
I'm good. I'm good. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I made it, but I'm afraid to take the parking brake off now.
Oh man, I have too much ground effect.
The air is thin, guys. When you take off, keep in mind the thin air. You need more space.
Oh.
So and more speed.
Creative use of your stall.
Yep.
There's a really cool stool spot right here that I just landed on. No, it's up here.
Yeah,
it's
one on top.
Mountain. It's one of the valleys on the side here.
I'm gonna stall. Oh no.
You got it, Rexpo. You got it. Oh no, he's bouncing.
Oh, that's a real nice spot. Ow, and dragons.
That was exciting.
Oh, right on my nose.
Deanne, try this spot right here. Okay.
No.
Certainly better than the flatlands.
Coming back.
Oh, look at the mountains here. They look better here now.
I need to constantly remind, because I fly on the X-Cub, I fly the NX model, which you can just drop anywhere and slam on the brakes and stop on a dime. I'm like, I'm in a tail dragger. I can't do that. I can't do that.
No way, you can't. Yeah.
You gotta come up the valley. Or come up the side of the mountain here and land on this tiny little left.
Yeah.
Or little... Just gotta put it right on top. Stall right over the
spot there.
Oh, the mountains look cool here though.
Oh, there's a lip here.
So everybody's back?
I think so.
Nice.
Yep.
Looks like it. Awesome.
The dragon hadn't taken off yet.
Rexpo, are you up?
My spot,
No.
Drax.
Rexpo's.
Nope, I'm trying to keep from sliding backwards.
Might wanna
Take a circle, Ray.
circle
Firewall,
back.
left throttle, and up we go.
On fire is also somewhere down there.
Also, you shouldn't leave your cockpit when you're dead sticking. You need to cannot be looking externally. Gotta be in the cockpit.
Yeah. Hanging out a bit here.
Yeah, isn't that funny? You can fly low and incredibly fast in something like the Vertigo from the external camera from behind.
Right.
Landing and taking off is, I just find it impossible.
Mm-hmm. Terrain features right here.
It's the terrain here. Very cool.
Some trees finally coming in.
Much more interesting here now.
I don't know if did he fix the fall colors down here? Because it was like it was fall colors down last time.
I haven't updated in a while. I need to update it.
There's an update that came through on Friday, I think.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yep.
Always updates.
Yeah, I haven't updated it yet either.
Yeah, I haven't updated
it. Of those updates.
Don't worry, there'll be another one tomorrow.
Right.
That's true. I do it once a month or so by now. That's great. It's really updated a lot.
The trees are mostly green. A little bit of yellow in them, but mostly green.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I was a bit overdone at first. It was like I went back to summer trees.
Yeah.
Wow, the terrain is absolutely magnificent here. Look at this.
Yeah, we had like a brief area of kind of rounded generic stuff, and now it's kind of really detailed again.
Yeah, it's actually proper rocks down here.
Really nice, yeah. Awesome. Take a little bit of altitude, and the blurriness goes away, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, we might have some weather depending on how deep we go into there. Got some stuff out on the horizon there.
And we are going for airport.
Ever the optimist.
SPHM in the valley. Is it?
10 miles to the airport.
Yep, a little bit more straights.
Wow, that drop off. Holy crap.
Nice little town here.
High country just goes, yep, I'm out of here. It's just, wow, it's valley. Got some trees. Looks good.
Nice river down there.
Yep.
Can they please fix the showcase cam? Every time I go to it, it's like way off in the distance, or my plane's upside down. I'm like, what the heck?
I would just like them to make the controls more intuitive on the showcase cam.
Right. Where's our airfield?
Don't yet have it in sight.
I was gonna say, I see the flight plan kind of curving away here, so it should be.
Yeah.
I got 6 miles. Guess that's up on top of that ridge, or just on the other side.
I'm going to find the airport. It's gonna be fun.
Small river here.
And on the other side of this mountain.
Just keep going straight.
That's what I'm wondering.
Thinking it might be just on the other side of this ridge.
Yeah. That would be what I'm... Oh, come on, give me my nameplates back. Jesus Christ. I swear. The game is literally unplayable.
You see it already, Ben? You're ahead, I think.
Yeah.
Should be right over the ridge, right?
Right ahead.
Okay.
Just a long runway, it's paved.
So it's
good for us.
Yeah.
Just about halfway to our destination.
Sure.
Everybody want to take a break
we're
here?
about the hour mark.
Yep, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sure. Sounds like a plan.
I'm going
You
for
take a
3
break,
ones
I'll go
now.
to bed. I need to sleep, guys.
Okay, Ray. Well,
That's very nice to fly along
Ray.
with you gentlemen again.
Yeah.
It's
Thanks
been
for
a while.
joining us.
yeah.
My pleasure.
Good
Cheers,
talking
mate.
with you. Keep up the good work, man.
I shall. I lost count of the good work. There's so many projects now.
Oh, we appreciate it.
I checked my list. There's about 10 aircraft on the list from various sources. So
Wow.
some are
Like,
will
look
take a while,
forward.
but a lot more coming.
Community loves what you do, man. Really appreciate
Next
it.
one. Next one is coming will be
Awesome.
the P-38, of course, the Flying Iron. That's
Worth
really well.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
It's a cool aircraft.
Take care,
Yeah.
Ray.
Thanks, Ben. Let's see if we can land this thing still.
Yeah, it looks like the wind's just coming straight out of the north right now. So.
Super.
Anybody else
only.
got 2 different runways here?
Seeing the same thing on approach. It looks like there's a little one that's just kind of.
Yeah, I see what you mean. One on top of the other. Yep.
That
Yeah.
may be
weird.
like the weirdest intersection, runway
That's a
intersection I've
terrible
ever
turn
come
in for
across.
final.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we're supposed to turn in for final.
I would report a missed approach, but we're just gonna touch down.
Oh, the one.
We're supposed to use the runway.
What am I doing? Oh man.
We don't need no stinking runway.
Exactly.
Oh, this is the one that they don't actually have the field here. It's all kind of goofy. It's just kind of like a weird overlay. Oh no, this is gonna be.
Land on the road.
It looks normal to me. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Dude, it's so messed up. It's so messed
I don't know
up.
what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
It's very flat.
It is not flat at all.
It's it looks like a runway.
It's. God.
I mean, you look like a helicopter, so.
That was interesting.
Nice flight, guys. All right, have a good one later still. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, take care, Ray.
I'll try to be here a
take
few
care.
more times, a bit more often. Just to fly
Have a
together.
good one, Ray.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Enjoy.
Catch you later.
See you.
Good flying, mate,
Thanks.
again.
Easy.
Did you guys tell us that the ground group doesn't work?
Come on.
For Pete's sake.
Wow, that's a interesting.
Yeah, I'll send you a screenshot.
Does it really look normal to you, Dragon? Oh my god, dude. I'll have to post this up. This is hilarious.
Well, if you don't got a runway or flat.
Oh
or
no,
anything.
no, I'll post it in pictures. It's really goofy.
It is goofy.
Let's see. Okay.
See, everybody
Have
down.
one there.
Ground looks better than the runway.
It does. That's what I'm going to use for takeoff.
Here, I'll post it in pictures. I got both directions here.
I didn't hear
Everybody
anybody laughing at my landing. Must have had,
I saw that.
Well, yeah.
I must have had 6 bounces.
You're in the next county if they have
Yeah,
counties
I
down
can
here.
see you about 4 miles away.
All right, everybody won't be back 10 minutes. Be about 3 minutes after.
Copy.
Okay.
It's in pictures.
Yeah.
You can see what I'm seeing.
Oh yeah, good.
What in the heck? Nah. What the
We've got like a ramp on one end. It's like a British aircraft carrier.
Yeah. And the other one goes down in the valley on a descent.
What the hell? How are you
Yeah,
getting that?
I have no idea. I might have to delete my content file again.
Looks like you've got a screwy add-on or something.
No, I don't have any add-ons down here. That's the whole thing.
I know. I don't have any add-ons for down here.
This is what I'm seeing.
One is for Machu Picchu for next week.
It's uploading.
Yeah.
Are you
I
set up for
downloaded that. I
slewing?
haven't flown it.
What's that?
Are you set up for slewing?
Yeah, I can slew around.
Slew straight up, go up about half a mile, and come back down.
This is what I see.
Itself. I've seen this before, which is exactly what I see drones. See a nice parking area and a nice flat bit of single runway.
Just a regular looking airstrip.
Days. Alright, we're coming back down.
I've seen crossing runways before, but not when they're 3 or 4 degrees difference.
Yeah, that is wild, man.
With markings, yeah. I mean, there's markings and threshold and everything on this on your screenshot, and there isn't here. I used to get it at Reno quite often. The taxiways wouldn't, there'd be like 2 sets of taxiways, and I'd just slew up half a mile and back down again, and it would just clear itself up.
Yeah, no, it's all still goofy ass planes pop out of the ground.
Oh my god, this game is unplayable.
Oh my god, what do I do? That is wild.
Well, you're gonna have to choose a runway, aren't you?
Yeah, no. I'll go for the ramp for the takeoff assist.
Yeah.
Wow, stall ramp, lovely.
Right, exactly. Alright, be back in a few.
Hey, got about 1 minute to go. Everybody ready?
Just sit back down, just about.
I'm here.
Ready here.
Hey, everybody line up, pick the runway that you like. I'm going to use the ski jump myself.
You know, I want. Rocket, do you by chance have the airport texture mod pack from Sin Market?
Yes,
I wonder if
do.
maybe that's potentially causing issue.
Could
the
be.
runway here looks fine for me.
You've got it too? Okay, well.
No, it's fine.
Huh.
You've got a humping, is that the case?
Yeah, I've got basically the runway looks like basically duplicated itself and kind of shifted like maybe 2 or 3 degrees. I got pictures of it in the picture on Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, that could very well be it because of that add-on.
Weird.
Be interesting. Anybody that doesn't have the add-on, if they sees it different.
It's flat.
Well, Hardcat just said that he doesn't have the issue and he's running it. So.
Yeah. No, I'm not running.
Oh, you're not running it.
No,
okay.
I'm just
so
here.
It's just me and Squirrel.
For me, it looks normal as well. The only thing I find strange is that Rocket is about 10 meters in the air.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really odd.
Okay, here we go.
Jesus, what the hell? Oh, I guess we do have a little bit of a crosswind coming off. Wind picked up. 9 knots.
Already killed my landing.
That was a bit squirrely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't expect the wind shift there. Yeah, I'll have to.
Everybody get off.
Looks like Dragons is heading up now. Yeah, I'll have to delete my content XML file and see if that, I mean, it doesn't, that's the only issue I've seen, but I had a bunch of add-ons running for the Bush League Greece flight this last Thursday, and just disabled them all before this, so that might be playing into it as well. But then again, like I said, you're having the same issue, so who knows.
I believe the scenery is going to turn a lot more interesting from this point on after we clear this hill, I believe.
Pylon.
Oh yeah, there they are. Pylons don't have wires. Super unrealistic. Please fix.
Unplayable.
Yeah.
Unplayable.
Yeah, it is.
I need something that I can get hung up in.
That reminds me, I was flying over in Hawaii yesterday, and I was landing at Kaneohe Bay where I used to be stationed at, and this F-22 came by and right as I was landing and buzzed me, And I took off and tried to follow him and everything, and he finally slowed down when he got to Honolulu, and then he was landing. So I decided to buzz him, and I guess he didn't have his damage turned off because when I hit him, he fell into the water there, right there on Honolulu Bay.
Payback's a
I bet
bitch, right?
he was cussing me like hell, I bet you.
Oh, so that was you. Oh,
that was me.
Maybe at those pesky kids.
I know I shouldn't drop down into this valley, but it's too tempting.
Looks really nice.
Wow, jeez, that just drops off. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
No, well, when in Rome.
Like throwing my car into neutral going down at 10% grade in Colorado. Let's see how fast we can go out of gear.
Are we going to be able to get out of here? Yeah, that's right.
You're in a gravel after all.
That's true.
Almost hang on the prop.
Looks like it hooks back around to the right.
River.
Trees.
Yep, a little bit hanging down in the very bottoms of the valley here. Ramp flaps down. Oh.
I guess I could keep up better if I pull my flaps in.
Ah, my flaps down.
Yeah, I had my flaps set full.
Like,
so that was a good call, mate. That was a good call.
Why am I going so slow?
Yeah, but to be fair, it was a nice controllable speed. I was wondering why I was descending there at 60 knots. So that should be going faster than this.
Like, this doesn't make any sense. It's funny. Looks the trim here.
I like this valley.
Yeah, no, this is nice. Uh-oh.
With these homes and stuff down here, what do these people do for a living?
That's my mind.
Probably not worry about a whole lot.
Yeah, just stay alive, yeah. just live.
Just live. Yeah.
Drink tequila.
Yeah, I think you're so remote at that point that it's really not doing a lot, just living off the land mostly.
No 5G down here.
No. Dude, I am just... Oh, God, I did have a notch of flap down. Jesus Christ. I'm like, I'm over 6,000 RPM and I'm only doing 100 knots. What is going on?
What were we saying about being veterans of bush flying?
Right. Flap check.
No, I'm getting better. I'm remembering to take the parking brake off.
Yeah, it's when you put it back on mid-flight and then don't check on landing.
Right, yeah.
Why would you put it on mid-flight?
Well, you know, if you accidentally hit it, accidentally touch it.
Sure.
Yeah. Accidentally hit your hotkey.
Mind you, I did 300 miles to Borneo in the DC-6 with me gear down the other day, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's one thing about the sim. You don't feel anything. I'm sure you would notice it if, for real, you left your flaps down or your gear out.
Yeah, I mean, in the Vertigo, you hear it. Ray did some work to make that especially clear. You know, when you drop the gear, you get a lot of wind noise. Same with the flaps. I do notice it in the Vertigo, but a lot of aircraft, I don't.
In the Husky as well, you can always hear if you have your flaps down.
Yeah, sure. I suppose it's the same with coordinating your flight with your pedals. Doesn't really make a difference in the sim, but if you're in the pilot seat, you would feel it.
Right. Yeah, you definitely feel it. Depending on the aircraft, I suppose.
And going inverted in this probably wouldn't be a good idea, not with the seat belts that we've got.
Yeah, lap belts aren't going to do a whole lot of good.
Little town beneath me there at over 11,000 feet.
So there was an update for the GTN this morning when I powered it on. I haven't updated it yet though. think there's a point along this route that's probably gonna be close to 18,000. Clear some of the tops.
Yep.
Don't look now, but there's a weather front moving in.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if I'm getting anything on the weather radar here. Let's see.
Yeah. Clouds are getting.
This is what it was like a
lower.
fortnight ago.
Right.
Oh, Godspeed, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not showing anything significant on the radar, but we'll see.
That's what they always say.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there's nothing on the radar, and then the heavens open.
Yeah, right. Where the hell did this come from?
Yeah, are we considered to be veterans of bad weather now?
Yeah.
You might want to check your fuel. I think we've been burning quite a lot.
I am currently at. I got just over 70%.
You fill it to
both
full?
tanks.
No, I fill it to 75%.
I do.
But that would make sense because I'm at 50% full. So we burn about the same amount.
Yeah.
Waylon, you're rubber banding across the sky. Maybe he's using sim speed.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
He's
too.
also moving quite quickly.
That slingshot mode.
Hey, next airport just ahead. Touch and go.
ENG. They usually have a VOR station out here. Oh no. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna crosswind either way.
Just we're not
Likely. Yeah. Be alright. Uh-oh. It's Dragon's family calling.
That's the bat phone.
I just realized I haven't been running live weather this whole time. Yeah.
Oh no. You're like, what are you
There's a
talking
storm
about?
right there.
There's no storm out here.
It's just a breeze.
I've been just flying pretty weather. Oh, a few clouds. I was like, this is gorgeous weather. I don't know
You're
what
like,
you're
this
talking
is
about.
Great. This was awesome. There we nothing out here.
Still only 4 knots.
Crosswind.
So.
Yeah. This pH. Let's see. Let's see if
Hey,
this
it's
air
only
goes-
got one runway.
Yeah, this one looks completely normal. Yeah, make sure you don't overshoot that. Jesus, it's just straight into like a valley and cliff wall on the other side of the runway there.
Well, and I'm going to take the left side.
Flaps up.
Flapjack. high speed.
Starting to see snow on some mountaintops now.
Yeah,
Oh,
and low clouds.
They're not low clouds. We're at 13,000 feet.
Nice lake here.
Yeah. Little town on the shores.
Lake Patrucha.
Scenery definitely went up a notch.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sceneries were a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Nice downdrafts too on these side hills.
Thankfully, we've only got 10 knots.
Right.
Well, so far anyway.
Yeah.
either hard cats diving for the valley, or
I
he
am,
has
yeah.
lost control.
I wanted to take a look at that rock formation. Quite interesting. He's got water running off the edge of the cliff here too. No, maybe not. There's some pretty deep canyons.
Yeah.
Interesting rock formation.
Yeah, this is nice. I might have to bring a glider up here. This will be good for ridge flying. And a wind
Yes,
out
it
the
would.
southeast, I think. It'd be nice to work
Yes,
up these
it
ridges.
would.
Yeah, it's nicely textured here. Yeah, and I need to get back in the 808. I downloaded it ages ago, but I've only used it a couple of times. It was good, so I'm presuming it's been updated since then.
Yeah, it went downhill after Sim Update 5, like just about every aircraft. But yeah, he's put quite a few fixes in recently, and it flies well. And it's not doing that horrible, killing the FPS after 10 minutes. So yeah, it seems to be working okay.
Now we're getting bumpy.
Yeah, a lot of turbulence.
I'm watching the wind down here on the GTN, and it's just kind of it's just jumping all over the place, and direction keeps shifting around.
We're heading right for the top of this big old honking mountain right ahead of us. It's engulfed in clouds below it.
Yeah, might be able to squeak just under.
Yeah, I think you can see through. Can you, Rocket?
Yeah.
Might be hitting some rain though.
Nothing else will go along the sides of it.
Jesus. I think that's the first proper bang I've had in the sim, like 45-degree roll.
Ooh. Nice.
God, this wind's all over the shop.
Well, it looks like we're going to go through a little bit of clouds, but I believe we have to see through it.
Wow, if your torch suddenly disappears, Rocket, we know.
Yeah, no. Turn around.
Yeah, take the other way then.
Preemptively throw on my de-ice.
Yeah, I'm staying as low as I can going over this. So.
Everybody stick with your wing, buddy. If he disappears, you pull up.
I can't pull up. There's no lift.
Wolf, you're my wing buddy. You're in front of me.
Dead stick.
Oh no. I feel like I'm just clawing for altitude right now.
Yeah, passing 14,000.
Yeah, 15.2 it's showing you as. 15.1. Press your B.
6,000 RPM, just trying to.
Yep, you're right. 15.5, 15.6.
Just
I'm
me.
going along the side of this mountain right here, so I don't have to go over the top.
Looks like there's a little saddle there.
Yeah, I see that.
But we're going to have to climb anyway.
Yeah,
No choice.
We've got a little bit of, we got more altitude to cover, get over some of this terrain.
Wow, the next waypoint's 17.287.
Oh boy, okay.
Might as well start climbing now.
This is not the time to go, oh, that's an interesting valley, let's blow away 10,000 feet and then go and have a look.
Right. Although I'm not gonna go disappear up into the clouds either. I'm gonna have to try and stay somewhat close to terrain so I don't lose sight of it.
Getting in the snow cover now.
I love how eerie it gets if you're able to really crank up your clouds. It just gets so soupy, and like just the way the light kind of disappears and everything kind of fades away. It just gets super eerie.
Yeah, I like it when you can just see the mountains around you. It's
Yeah.
when they blink out altogether, that's when I panic.
You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's right.
oh no, oh no.
Which way is up?
Yeah. I'm
Exactly,
danger.
yeah.
Now, so far I'm at 16.5, but I can still see some mountains.
Yeah. I want to try and keep them in view as best as I can. Am I running? No, flaps are up. I'm just out the altitude.
Yeah.
That's one good thing about the name tags. They keep you orientated level because they they tilt so you.
Right.
Bit of a cheap butt, hey.
Until they disappear and you're on your own.
Even if we just. Yeah. And you're like, where? Oh, shoot.
What me and Anton used to do when we were flying in Papua New Guinea, the leader would put it on few clouds and everybody else would stay live weather and then follow the leader. And that way the leader would
What's the
have
fun in that?
clear skies and know where he's going.
Whoa. Where's the panic?
Why didn't you think of that when we were landing in the thunderstorm?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
But
too
Where's
busy
the
trying
thrill?
to stay
Where's
alive.
the adrenaline?
Yeah. Where's the panic?
Yeah. Oh,
No, you want
no,
adrenaline.
I'm okay.
Let's
I'm
dead stick right now.
okay.
No.
Nah,
no.
yeah. I'm okay.
Madness,
I'm okay for
that-
adventure, but you know.
No. You
Yeah.
crashed the plane.
There's adventure, then there's suicide.
Right. Yeah.
I can't
can
see
only just
anything.
see the valley bottom below. Just.
Just yeah.
Okay.
Adventures, nasty things make you late
The
for
mountain,
dinner.
I think.
I'm not sure what this waypoint is that GG decided to put here, but I'll just kind of squint my eyes and go, yeah, that's something. I can
It's a
kind of
mountain.
see
Still
through the
spot.
mist.
Oh
Looks
no,
like
you got land. You got to land on it.
It is flat on
no.
the top. We could land on it.
It's
Okay,
flat. It's flat on the top.
All right, I'm in clear skies right now, so if y'all got my torchlight, just follow.
It's
I
just
won't
kinda-
run you into the mountains.
You say that.
Yeah. Isn't this the guy who keeps telling us about beaver dams and
Right.
airports that didn't exist, right?
Yeah, trust me.
Trust me, I'm a charlatan. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in full gray out right now.
Nothing.
I've got nothing. It's no. Yeah. No, I'm fully grayed out.
Oh, if it's any consolation, it is a light grey.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lovely shade of gray.
My instruments are so clear.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The cockpit is really the light in the cockpit is really well diffused. I can see everything perfectly.
$17.5.
Yeah, I'm just over 16 here.
They just broke through into clear sky. Clouds below me. For a moment.
Yeah, but rocket is
15,000 will clear you of all the mountains.
Is it me, Rocky, or has it got a lot darker up ahead?
I can't tell. I'm in clear weather right now.
That's interesting. Because I'm not that far behind you. Everything's black here. Wasn't for your torch, I'd be lost.
Yeah, Rocket's live weather just decided to give up the ghost, and you get clear weather now.
Yeah, I just want to give you something to follow with a torchlight.
That's it. Ooh, pretty close to that ridge.
Got
I'm at
Stuff.
14.5 right now, and I'm clearing everything.
Ian, you're down in the 12s, aren't you?
Just below 13, yeah. I'm just seeing the ridges up ahead.
the slight reflection of my panel on the
Oops.
glass scared me for just a brief second. I was like, what is that in front of me?
I do that all the time.
Like, what the is that?
Definitely not clear skies.
Yeah, no clear skies here. Not completely grayed out. I can kind of see the terrain below me, but it's still pretty much soup.
heard that, did you?
Yeah.
He's a 14-year-old beagle that likes to bark when he needs some love.
That's all right.
14-year-old beagles can bark anytime they want.
That's right. I got to go get him.
Just lovely weather here.
Are we having fun yet?
We are enjoying the view.
Some mighty fine clouds up here.
What would be
Well, we're
great
at the
is
top
if
of the
this
clouds, so if we
time-
can climb a bit more, we'll get
What would be
over
great
the
is this
top.
time we have blue.
I've
We
got
have
blue
clouds, and
skies
then
above.
the airport's right in a middle patch of blue sky. Yeah.
Yeah. The exact opposite of what we had last time. That'd be great. With
Maybe we
a
should
nice,
call this trip 50 Shades of Grey or something.
right? Yeah. Nice sun shaft right on the airfield.
Gonna take a detour, I think. I see land ahoy.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, there's a hole that I just came out of, so we got a quick glimpse of blue, but the cloud tops look like they're probably another 5,000 to 10,000 feet above us.
Yeah, I think the valley ahead's clear. Well, ahead for me, just to the north.
Yeah, looking on the map, looks like there's another ridge to cross over there.
Trying to make it broken clouds now.
Right now, I'm at below 13,000 feet and everything's all right. The clearing of everything.
Actually, the valley ahead, which goes to the left, turns back right and comes back straight back to the airfield. Our final
Yeah, that's
destination.
what I'm talking about, yeah. I'm above the clouds, I'm at 17.
I might drop down and see if it's a decent river run. See ya.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I think you're clear. I can see
Yeah, copy. You can
descending into out of the cloud.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
jump down into that river, Dog Legs, it goes back north towards the airfield.
Yeah, clear below.
Not quite over the valley yet, but I think I'll join you once I get over these pops here. Here we go.
Clear at 11,000.
I'm at 10,000 and the cloud cover is clearing up, so if you go below, you have good visibility.
Broke through at 10.
Yeah, it's not quite a river run one, it's a bit too tight.
The main thing is it leads right up to the airport.
Hello.
All depends how fast you're going.
Yeah, true.
Get those flaps out. 40
I got
knots.
fall colors. Do you have fall colors?
I thought the, yeah, I got the same view.
Yep, same.
Oh, throttles and axes. I thought it was a digital input. I thought it was either on or off.
Click, click. Yeah.
Yellow, gold,
Got a mix
red.
of gold and greens. I guess. Yeah. Just that trim. There we go. Kill the ice. There we go.
This is the nicest little airport we've been to yet. You'll love it. Grass strip, flat.
You say that.
Yeah, fake news.
Fake news.
And a bridge over top.
Beaver Dam at the end.
Right.
Sure.
Well, that makes it all worthwhile.
Construction cranes along the side.
And then the line, and then the trees go right back to green.
It does have a fuel pump.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I got palm trees again.
Oh, what the hell? That's too funny.
No idea.
I wonder what determines that cutoff.
It's like I'm in
That's so
Maine
weird.
and then I'm back in South America.
Maybe it's
Right. Right, yeah. How weird. Yeah, now I'm in spring colors. What the hell?
Hey, they even got plane spotters down here.
next you'll be telling us there's bacon available.
No, there's never bacon available. We've already found that out.
There's never bacon. The bacon's a lie.
Yeah, it's made from llamas, though.
Llama bacon.
I mean, I don't know.
Eatable.
Yeah, llamas are edible.
I would assume llamas are edible.
I think
Tastes
they
like
even
chicken,
eat.
just like everything
I think I
else,
told
right?
you this. I think they eat the brains
Right.
down here as well. Llama brain soup is, or an alpaca brain soup, or whatever it is. It's like a delicacy.
Well, pass.
Yeah, they'll eat the whole thing.
You know, use
Waste
the
not, want not.
what is it? Not is
Yeah.
it wool, or is it like? Yeah. The whole
Alpaca
thing.
wool, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Alpaca
wool.
wool, yeah.
Yeah, my wife knits, and I always say to her, you know, whenever she's using alpaca wool, which is really soft,
I
I'll
taught
say,
myself
oh
how to
yeah, they
knit.
have to kill the alpaca to get the wool.
Yeah. I can make like
Did
hot
you?
pads, and
You
I
any
made a
good?
hat or two, and socks are the most difficult. I made a tie once. Yeah.
Wow.
And then I taught both my grandparents how to knit.
Yeah, I used to have a wee shop.
Really? Wow.
Once you
Yeah,
have
that
it's
sort of
it's
thing,
like
I just
two
don't have the
hand
patience for it.
motions, right? Once you get it down, you forget you're doing it, and you knit a blanket before you even realize. I mean, I've never knit a blanket, but like, I can knit squares. Yeah.
Sit there and watch TV and do your knitting.
Yeah, that's what the wife does. She sits there and knits all these fancy shawls and jumpers and huge blankets, you know, real intricate stuff, while watching
It's
TV.
just muscle motion at that point.
What?
Just muscle memory.
Yeah, doesn't even.
All right, boys, I'm going around again.
Yep.
Yeah, I like stuff like that, knots and making rope and stuff like that. It's handy to know.
Yeah, paracord's good too.
Most I've ever done is a few things in paracord. That's about it. I got really into it one summer and like built a paracord board and everything for securing it and tying up.
I've made belts. I've made
whatever
leashes, bracelets, water bottle holders, a trebuchet. Yeah.
A trebuchet.
Yeah. Have you never made a trebuchet?
What, like a siege weapon.
You know.
You know, Boy Scouts teaches you lots of things, like siege weaponry. You build a tower and a trebuchet. It's just lashings. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the good old square lashing. You build a house with that.
Yeah. Parents think they're sending their boys off to camp for the summer, and they're really.
If that
going
ain't
to
the most
study
true
medieval
statement ever, I
warfare.
don't know what is.
Yeah.
Always prepared.
Right, yeah.
For
that's true.
medieval
Always
warfare.
Always prepared, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a massive one at Warwick Castle, which can launch like VW camper vans, and it's the most terrifying but the most fascinating thing I've ever seen, I think.
I think I've seen that on TV, yeah. What a noise it makes. Yeah, it sounds nasty.
It does. I would be, if I was in a castle and that rolled up, I think I would just surrender straight away.
I think the biggest thing we threw was maybe like a fist-sized rock into the next campsite over.
Oops, there's the airplane.
Yeah, I was like down in the valley, and I was like, what are they doing up there? And I'm like, oh, I should probably hop up there. Yeah, you're coming in from the right, and you gotta swing around. There's only a 3-knot wind, but come in this other way.
A grass strip with paint.
Nice. I know, right? How about that?
Yeah.
Alright. Lead some ground speed here. Of course, the wind shifted on me when I came around.
Oh, somebody's on the nose.
Oh, Dan.
This is a touch and go, I take it, yeah?
Oh no, this is our final.
This is it.
Ah, I've got an extra leg on there. Never mind.
Next week, Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
This
Must
isn't a
remember you
vertigo.
can't just slam the brakes on in the gravel. Jesus.
Or the Husky.
Yeah, the Husky you just slam on and pray that you can stop.
This is
Please,
a nice
please
little
stop.
strip. Jinx.
It's a nice little strip.
Yeah.
Make sure you pull the stick back before you slam on the brake.
Right.
Are we all getting nicely lined up for parking?
Oh,
Squirrel and I are on the other side of those two buildings in front of us.
Got a vertigo like halfway in the ground here.
Yeah, we're over by the fuel pumps.
Okay.
Taxi behind the building here.
Nice one.
Yeah, time for donuts.
It's just mean, guys.
Oh, don't dig your wingtip in the building.
Yeah, not good. Oh well.
Make for a nice picture anyway. All right, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Enjoyed it. It was a good trip.
Yeah.
Sure was. Yes, see you next week.
See you next
For
week
sure.
for Machu Picchu.
Excellent.
Okay, take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Take care,
Yeah,
everybody.
take
Good
care.
day.
Have a good week.
Okay, cheers guys, that was a good one. See you later.
Later.